As spawning in the top left-hand corner of Winter Madness, we have the South Korean Protoss player. We have the red Protoss representing Protoss Pro. It is Classic. And spawning in the bottom right-hand corner, we have his opponents. We have the South Korean Terran player. We have the orange Terran representing Shopify. It is ByuN. And if you're in the chat, you know what time it is. It is Gamba time. Predictions are open. Place your bets on who you think will claim the series. Best of luck in the chat as we delve into our TVP. Let's go. Whew. Let us go. As again, we had a very fast series when it came to Hero versus Zaun. Here we should be slowing things down at least a little bit. We'll keep an eye on ByuN as he does approach. Bearing in mind the Classic, he is one of the best Protoss players in the world. He's top 2 alongside Hero. Classic, of course, has his own strengths and weaknesses. I would say the Classic has some of the best late game PvT if he can get there. That's a big if though, because more often than not, we have players like ByuN looking to stop that from happening, looking to stop that late game. So we're expecting hyper aggression in the mid game out of ByuN, sometimes even earlier. So eyes are on our Terran. Likewise, very quickly as well as we get into our best of 3, if you're in the chat and if you want to help support the tournament, you can do so via Patreon, !Patreon in the chat. This tournament is fully funded via our Patreon, and we do have some stretch goals. We have some stretch goals to help grow the event even further, to be able to reach greater heights and greater prize pools. And the goal, of course, not just to increase the prize pool, but eventually to have monthly finals. Once again, we had monthly finals last year. Thank you so much, of course, all of our supporters to make that happen. We'll see if we can eventually get there this year as well, where we basically turn one of the weeklies into a monthly invitational for the top players that did perform throughout the month. So that was last year in September, October, November, December. We had like 4 months of monthly finals. So again, all supported via Patreon. Otherwise, oh, cheeky move here. So ranks expand, economic open out of ByuN, and this time following it up with his own Marauder. So Concuss Shell into Marauder. The goal here is to catch out any stray gateway units attempting to punish the economic start of ByuN. So ByuN, he wants to punish the punish. Here comes Classic. Oh, God damn it. As ByuN, he's going for a Rax Expand Marauder Opener into a 3cc 3 Rax with a Ninja expansion. Okay, ByuN. Okay. Well, it's just one of those days. You know what happened? You know what this is? This is the byproduct of the series against Rake. This if you were here earlier, you know, Pap, you know. Like, this is what happened. ByuN, he lost his mind. Oh god. Oh no. The brain has been broken. It's over, Pappy. It's over. Oh no. He was bantering a lot in the lobby coming into this game. There was a lot of banter with himself in Classic. Classic pokes in, he pulls away, of course does confirm the initial opener. Behind this we should be seeing another 2 Raxes. Yep, so again it's going to be 3cc 3 Rax out of ByuN. And there's no reason for Classic to ever scout this location, at least in the near future. ByuN. The mind has been lost. The world isn't ready for tea. Oh no. I need to play the STC. He was inspired, Pappy. Let me play like ByuN. True. Play like ByuN. When is going to be the next Thunderfire All-Star game? From my understanding, there are plans to make that an annual tournament, so I would not expect another big like offline Thunderfire event until next year. Obviously, there's no confirmation, but expect that to be like an annual thing, at most. So 2027. 2027. Have you played versus Ultra Infested Corruptor? Nothing brings out my TVZ balance wine like that composition. Are you like triggering the ghost copy pastas right now? Is that what you're doing? Is that true? The ghost copy pastas. As from here, ByuN, he's just building up his bio army. Remember, this was an economic opener. It was a fast OTC. So ByuN is building up his bio. He's really secretly building up his own economy. Back at home, Classic staying on 2 bases, by the way. A big delay on the 3rd expansion, going for the Robo and the Bay before the 3rd. So a very safe play here by Classic. He's expecting aggression to come his way. And this will be building up towards like an early, like 3 Colossus timing here on 3 bases. Sharking around. Blindly looking for a medevacs, looking for a drop play. So we are being active. Does he check? No! Does he check the expansion? No, he's so close! He's so close, Pappy. Does spot the main army. They spot each other. CV is deflected. Curious if Classic is suspicious. No, he's checking! No, he finds it! He finds the ninja base! Yeah, the SCVs are gonna be shot, they're gonna be hunted down. ByuN is racing over to defend. That's gonna be 5, 6 SCV kills. Oh, 5 SCVs going down. Does get a stalker. And ByuN getting a 4th CC on location. Let's go, let's go, Bobby, let's go. Again, the greed out of ByuN. Yes, he lost 5 workers, but so far the base is getting saturated. So far he's maintaining the expansion. And remember, Classic had a very late 3rd base himself. So I feel like ByuN has gotten away with this. Yeah, the observer now confirms. He sees saturation. It's like, este ByuN, papi, este ByuN. Ay, ay, ay. And at this point, Classic can't do anything about it. And you might be looking at this, you might be saying like, hold up, what's happening with the supply? Remember, ByuN with the greedier opener, he just snowballs out of control in the mid game. He's sitting on 4. He wants that Colossus. He wants it, and he's gonna get it. Yeah, he sims on in. He's being overwhelmed. Classic as that is overwhelmed. He will lose everything. The Immortals, the Stalkers, the Colossus, and ByuN, he snowballs out of control. It worked, Pappy. The ninja expansion more than paid for itself. And with that Classic, he's down to what, 3 Stalkers, barely an army. Ay, ay, ay. As you mentioned, like, Classic was playing overly safe for Leon, wasn't able to punish, didn't know he needed to punish, of course. Was in the dark. And here comes ByuN. Rallying everything across the map. No battery, right? There's no shield battery here. There are some force fields available. There's a Guardian shield now being activated. Colossus does hold its own. Classic holding on. Nice cutting out of ByuN. Picks up some free zealots. Does catch the sentry. More zealots trickling in. And ByuN just needs to consolidate. Even here, like, he's out trading these charge lots. You can see he wants a Colossus. He wants it. He sims forward. Settles for the Stalkers, gets all 3. Yeah, heavy losses there for Classic. Heavy losses. Losing all the sentries, losing all the Stalkers. Down to just 2 Colossus. 2 Colossi. And a handful of Zealots. Oh, let's go! We're all clowning, Pappy. We're all clowning. In honor of ByuN, Ninja Base. This should never come into play. ByuN should be able to overwhelm. He's up, what, almost 50 supply. We're having fun, Pat. We're having fun. Nice little run by. ByuN turns around. Yo, he F2s. ByuN, the F2s back home. SCV's gonna be falling. Classic double expanding. No shot. ByuN turns everything around, by the way. This is a big distraction. 7 SCVs and a big delay. Now, if ByuN gives Classic time, Classic can recover, but like no shot he gives him that time. Like ByuN still has a massive army, right? ByuN still has a massive army. ByuN can still A move. He can A move back. He doesn't even need to stim. So I'll say moving once again. ByuN doesn't turn around. Okay. Thankfully this time I spoke too soon. ByuN, he turned around for a moment. Turns around for a moment. We gotta lock in, Pappy. We gotta lock in. ByuN's almost maxed. Vikings, they go to town. They do catch first Colossus. Oh, Barely not. Colossus does survive. Okay. Classic. He's holding on. He's holding, Bobby. He maintains a Colossus. Does he recover in this game? No shot. No shot. Ninja base is getting up. The double expand is happening. I mean, again, we should soon be hitting critical mass of Vikings, right? We have 12, soon to be 13 Vikings. Like, there should be enough of a Viking count here for ByuN to just commit and just focus on the Colossus one after the other. Sims in, gets one. There you go, one Colossus, gets two, and gets three. Yeah, he gets every single one. EMP lands as well, and ByuN he overwhelms. He breaks the main army. That was a bit of a copium here with the, with the Ninja expansion, but alas, ByuN he still overwhelms, lands the Vikings, breaks the main army, and with that, GG. GG gets called, and ByuN takes game number 1. GG. Whew. GG, well played. With that, ByuN, he'll take a lead in the series. Again, cheeky builds here by ByuN, going for the Ninja base, going for the Ninja expansion, going for a 3cc, 3 racks, unscouted. Classic, he read it as a more aggressive build. That's why Classic, back at home, he went for a Robo and a Bay on 2 bases into Colossus before getting a third. Classic had a very late third base. That is why ByuN had a stronger mid game, because ByuN had a boosted economy. Meanwhile, Classic had a delayed economy. So that was best case scenario for ByuN. Best case scenario, Classic, he fell for it. He took the bait. He thought it was more aggressive. He thought it was more commitment by ByuN. And with that, ByuN does overwhelm. GG. Whew, GG, well played. And with that, where are players going to take us this time? Yo, the banter. Oh my god. Classic, calm down. So Classic, he said to ByuN, wow, you really only use cheap builds. And ByuN is like, lol, he's like, lol, pure skill. Oh my god. Let's go, let's go. Calm down, Bobby, calm down. Hey, the cheap builds are working. But here we go, spawning in the bottom right hand corner. In the bottom right hand corner here, we have the South Korean Protoss player. We have the red Protoss representing Virtus Pro. It is a Classic. And spawning in the top left hand corner, we have his opponent. We have the South Korean Terran player. We have the orange Terran representing Shopify. It is ByuN. Here we go, as let's go. Again, Classic, he was calling ByuN out in the lobby chat, was calling him out, only using cheap builds. Now it's time to cheese, it's time to proxy. He's angry, Babby. Ah, let's go. Meanwhile, ByuN going for an economic opener, going for a Rax expand. Meanwhile, 2-gate setup here by Classic, opening up initially with Zealots into Stalker reinforcements. If ByuN goes for the low ground CC, ByuN is going to be in trouble here. Oh boy. And there's a high chance he will blindly go for the low ground CC. So it's all lining up here for Classic. Here we go. As the gas is just now being taken into avenge the Cyber Core. First, we'll have our first wave of Zealots, of course. And ByuN, does he blindly get a CC on the high ground? Oh, whoa, hold on. Single gas opener racks into factory here by ByuN. Okay. Interesting. So this is a bit of a safer start out of our Terran play here, going for a delayed CC. That will help him early on. We'll see if he does still try to expand on the low ground after this. Bearing in mind, ByuN, no SV Scout. No SV Scout, no Reaper Scout. Does go Marine first. The Marine should be checking the nearby proxy location here in the pocket. And here comes that command center. It's still going to be on the low ground, and that should be the target. Zealots are banking. There's that CC. You can see ByuN, he does check the nearby third location and checking the other third location as well. These are the more common proxy locations, but this is further out. Unscouted. And remember, this is going to be that target. Thankfully, it was a faster factory, so we do have some helium production, but against the Stalkers, I mean, Classic can still, yeah, there it is, there's a cancel. Instant cancel. Switches into Widowmine production. Hellions will not help. Bunker's on the way, but this is a late reaction. Late scouts. A bunker should be denied. Yeah, there's a cancel. ByuN's in trouble. He needs those mines. Yeah, boys are being pulled. Is it too late? No, it's too late. The wall is broken. Yeah, the wall is broken. The boys are going down. Widowmines will burrow. They will try to zone away. Oh. One shot goes off. Yeah, one shot goes off. One shot left. Ideally wants to bait it out with the zealots. Can he bait it? Oh, there's your burrow. Yeah, it doesn't burrow, and the Widowmine, ooh, goes down. Massive pick off. 0 Widowmines left. Jeez, there's a question mark. GG gets called. We have the back and forth. We're going to the ace match. Let's go, Papi. Let's go. GG, well played. Does it say with 2 gates, or is it going to be a 4 gate? 2 gate. It's 2 gate build here by Classic. Technically you can macro behind it. It's not as committed, it's not as all in as a 4 gate, bearing in mind that gases are taken with this to build up and to reinforce with those stalkers. And again, ByuN, it was a late scout, late realization, winding it back. Remember, no SCV scout by ByuN, no Reaper scout either. He went for low ground CC, so because of the lack of vision across the map, late reaction, late scouts, a really rough setup there for ByuN. He was trying to be cheeky with his Widowmines. Ideally he wanted to zone away those stalkers, but he was caught out. Oh. Okay, just getting into our lobby. Beautiful. But in the end, we saw that the Widowmines themselves were caught out. They were focused down. Very nice control there by Classic. And now we're getting into the ace match. Let's go. Let us go. Breaks into the main. And now we're getting to the ace match. It's been a very chaotic series. It's been very chaotic. Again, a lot of banter between the players. And now we're getting into the ace match. And it's ByuN's turn to cheese. True. It's his turn. As spawning in the bottom right hand corner of Ruby Rock. Hold on. Hold on. Gotta whip out the Google Translate. In the bottom right hand corner, we have the South Korean Protoss player. In the South Korean Protoss, we have the red Protoss. Oh. We have the red Protoss player himself representing Protoss Pro. It is Classic. As I mentioned, they've been bantering a lot this series. Hold on. Oh god, they're speaking too fast. Oh no. As in the top left hand corner, we have the blue Terran player, the blue Terran himself. We have the South Korean Terran for Shopify. It is ByuN. Oh god. ByuN, he said, if I'm not mistaken, I believe early on he said that he was lucky, and then Classic said report it. When it comes to the build, of course, like I think ByuN was calling Classic lucky. And Classic, oh, report it. And ByuN's like, if I look at the stream, I can see everything. And then they're just laughing at each other. Oh, so we do get the eBay block. Oh my god, they're so chatty today. Here we go. If there's a native Korean speaker in the chat, I'd love translations. I'm just relying on Google Translate. I'm just But let's go. So ByuN, he did attempt eBay block. He gets scouted. He gets shut down. So Classic is able to expand here on location. A better start for Classic. And let's go. Are we going for a proxy Stargate? Nah. Okay, we have the Cybercore back at home. No pylon coming in for the scouts. Does avoid the Reaper. True. Does avoid the Reaper. Gets across the map. It is going to be a high ground CC and a follow-up 3 racks setup here. So second and third racks is going to be an early stim timing out of ByuN. But again, they've been bantering the entire series, I think. And the probe gets a full scouts. The probe was able to bypass the Reaper, got into the main base, does confirm the CC, and does confirm the 3 racks. Classic sees everything. He sees all, he knows all, he throws down the pylon as well. This will delay the add-on, will force a pickup. There it is. Just being annoying. Technically delaying. He can't, he's crazy. Third CC? No shot. He cancels the third racks and he's going for a third CC. He's crazy. Oh my god. So the fake out of ByuN. Now, this is still a delayed expansion compared to game 1. Remember, game 1 he went for a third CC after the first racks. Here it's a third CC after the second racks, and it's also delayed because of the fake outs. So we're relying on mind games here. Basically, ByuN wants Classic to overreact. He wants Classic to overreact, overrespond, and get ready for a heavy sim timing that is not coming. And then ByuN can get away with a greedier build and then take a lead in the mid game. So a lot of mind games here. We'll see if it pays off. Yeah, Stalkers, they poke in. They chip away at the initial wall. And to chip away. Behind this, we have a bait before expand. If you remember, this is the same reaction that Classic had in game 1. It's the same reaction. With Classic, he's going for a very late third in favor of Colossus. And that means that ByuN can take he will take an economic lead. Stalker's going to be zoned away. Observer moves in. Coming in for the scout. ByuN, does he see? Oh, he sees! Or maybe not. Okay. Yeah, ByuN moves out. The observer's in position, but he does not check the main. Not yet. The Classic should recognize that the bio army is looking a little bit thinner than it usually should. Double eBay as well. Double eBay behind this. Behind the natural. Double upgrades. Classic, he has begun Colossus production. He has yet to go into the main. Again, you can see Classic is being overly safe, overly secure. Now he finally expands a much later third. And ByuN is making 3 SUVs at a time. Making 3 workers at a time. He has extra mules as well, so ByuN has a better economy. He has a boosted economy. And that translates in the mid game into a larger army. Typically. So yeah, rough setup here for Classic. Once again, Classic should be building up into 3 Colossus, and once again, ByuN will be building up into a heavy Marauder count. So Classic has some catching up to do. Setting up a proxy pylon to be able to harass. Now, I do like this. We have an earlier Warp Prism, so we're going for an earlier push. We need to move out, so we need to be aggressive. We need to make use of this army in some way. And hey, those earlier Colossus are now coming into play. So here comes that proxy. Here comes the push. We'll see if ByuN can hold. He's going to be holding on 2 bases. If he took his 3rd base early, he'd be spreading himself thin. And ooh, he is looking to expand. This is Classic's moment. This is it. This Classic is reinforcing. Here comes that Prism. Behind this, no charge. So it's going to be Stalker Colossus. Nice force fields. He looks down the army. Yeah, very nice force fields. Does size up all the Marines, and ByuN gets caught out. He gets caught out in the open. Yeah, caught out in the open. The bunker does not come into play, and Classic has done it. Classic, he has done it. He has broken the bunker. He has broken the natural. GG gets caught, and Classic, he will claim the series 2-1, advancing on to the grand finals. GG. No question marks this time. But GG, well played. Again, I would say that everything was working well there for ByuN, but he needed to stay on 2 bases himself. This is partially because he didn't see the move out. He didn't see the move out. He didn't see what was coming his way. He wasn't aware of the kind of capacity of Classic's army. Bearing in mind that in game number 1, Classic had a similar position, but he didn't push. Remember, he did not move out across the map. He did not push, which is why ByuN got away with the Ninja expansion. Here in game 3, Classic had eyes on the army. He got his War Prism out. He actually did make use of that army early on instead, and with that was able to overwhelm. GG. GG, well played. And again, ByuN, he was caught out in the open. And with that, we have our 2 finalists. We have our 2 finalists here. Exclamation mark, be in the chat to have a look at the pack yourselves. We are getting into our... We're getting into our final series. It's going to be a PvP as Hero earlier, he took down Zan 2-0. Classic takes down ByuN 2-1. And now we have our grand finals. It's going to be a best of 5 between Hero and Classic. A matchup that you should be very familiar with. Hero and Classic, they face off very often in these online tournaments, or just tournaments in general. They play very often, they go back and forth. I typically do lean towards Hero in PvP, but the reality is that they go back and forth, right? It's like, even if I lean towards Hero, it's like 60-40 sort of thing.